My name is Stephanie Odell, and I'm an artist, a designer, and I am a creative coach. I teach graphic design at Virginia State University. I also teach the Virginia Museum of Fine Arts. So in general, I am a designer and a teacher. My company was originally called Dejlig Creative, and it actually has a very funny spelling. It's a Danish word that means delightful, and so I worked under that name for about 4 years. It was only about a year ago that I changed my company name to Delightful Things and also Delightful Learning. I own both names. I did a study abroad program when I was in college. One of my last semesters in school, I went to Copenhagen, lived there for about 6 months, and I just fell in love with the culture. I have some Swedish heritage that I've always been interested in, so when I was over there, I did study the language, and Dejlig was one of those words that always stuck with me. I just thought it was so cute, and it looks crazy when you say it, or when you spell it out, it looks crazy. It is Dejlige. And so we Americans have no clue how to say it. So I had to actually train people how to say my company name at the beginning. It grew from there, and I started thinking about the seed of delightful. And so it became Delightful Things. My focus has been on delightful learning. And so my newest aspect of my business is creating educational, creative videos to try to help people build their creative skills. So I haven't yet. I was trying to be kind of sly about when I launched Delightful Learning. I launched it actually like the week after classes started because I knew that on day one when they met me, they were gonna be Googling me. So I was like, I don't want them to be like, who is this weird lady that thinks she's a YouTuber? Like, that is strange. So I actually launched like after that period, so I don't think anyone's caught on to the fact that I'm making videos. So I've worked with colleges and organizations and other marketing companies and things like that, and I offer all kinds of design services, mainly logos, websites, print materials are a specialty of mine. I'm trying to think back to the design firm. What do I have here? I know I've done a lot of things. Oh, I don't know why I didn't think of this. So when I was an intern at the design firm, I graduated from VCU, and I actually got my internship position from a senior studio portfolio review. So one of the first projects I got to work on was the RVA logo because our company was connected with the VCU Brand Center. VCU Brand Center had worked on a very long project to develop something like the RVA logo. And so our job and my job as the design agency, we were tasked with just refining their mock-up and just make very slight design revisions to the RVA logo to kind of elevate it a little bit, make it just a little bit more elegant, and turn it into actual vector art that could be used in the way that it's used. So that was one of my first projects, was actually refining the RVA logo. And so very quickly out of school, I all of a sudden had my logo, or a logo I had worked on, all over the city, staring me in the face. It's literally like on all the trash trucks in the city, all the cop cars, everything. So very quickly out of school, I had this experience of kind of seeing my work all over the place, and I thought that was really, really fun. Even now it was like 8 or 9 years later, I made some prints of my own, and so on my website I have a couple RVA things just because it's, you know, open source, anyone can use it. So I was like, well, gosh darn it, I want to use it. So I made some art. I don't really know what I offer. I offer all kinds of things. I offer design, I offer some prints and artwork and things like that. And my creative brain, I have a lot of interests, and so I don't know where it's going to take me either, but I know that I will offer delightful things.